Namaskar. Thank you very much to every citizen of the country. Today, when we want to say something for every male citizen in our country. We all know that our elected governments have done a lot for the women of the country over the last few years. We also know that whatever work the government has done for the empowerment of women, women have definitely benefited from it and they are also getting success everywhere in the country. If we look closely at the last 5 years, the more the government has thought about women, the more it has ignored the men. How? For your kind information, many laws have been made for the safeguarding women in India. The governments have made laws everywhere to protect women from evil acts like rape or to protect women from domestic violence. A law was also made against sexual harassment of female workers in the workplaces, and POXO was made for safety of minor girls if they become victims of sexual harassment. But the law has mostly been misused till date, as the Supreme Court also acknowledged it, along with all the high courts in our country. Still, it is impossible to stop such misuses of law because it is not mentioned into the concerning IPCs that what punishment should be given for misusing it. That's why a section of women get released without any punishment even after their guilts are proven. We also note that the cases of 498A are proven false in most of the situations. Due to misuses of this law, not only the men but their family members or neighbors also become accused without any valid evidence. Apart from 498A, there is already 125 CRPC, that is the law related to maintenance, which is the last straw for married males in the country. If a couple wants to take a divorce, the husband must give a sum of money to the wife, which is known as maintenance. Even if the husband turns out to be innocent and the wife turns out to be the culprit, the wife will still be maintained by his husband. That is, the husband will maintain his wife. You may be surprised that if the husband's income is less than the wife's income, or the husband does not work, or does not, or he is simply a beggar, then it is also his responsibility to maintain his wife. Because our elected parliamentarians have passed such laws for women in the parliament. Another law which has become a threat to every man, which is alone enough to destroy the social status of men, is Section 375 or 376, that is related to the rape of a woman. In addition, POXO has been misused so much that many innocent men ended their lives due to injustice. Misusing of women-centric law has become a business for a section of females with evil mindsets. Not only just the women, but some lawyers, policemen, government officials are also involved in such wrongful acts, which have been established in the honorable courts in the recent past. In the last few years, there have been slightly different verdicts coming from the high courts and the supreme courts, where brave men and where the aggrieved men and their families have got justices, and the women, also the policemen who lost false FIRs, have been punished by the courts. Such a woman uh, has also been fined with a huge amount, and strict guidelines are also given to the police administration so that the FIRs could be lodged only after proper investigation of the complaints. Before registering the case of 498A, orders for proper investigation and interrogation have been given by every court of the country. Even after that, the use of law is not proper. The misuses are still going on. So, what should we do? Uh, this should be our demand that this law should be amended in proper way. For that, we will talk to the MPs, MLAs, through whom the law are passed in the parliaments and the assembly. We will talk to the police, DSP, SP, DM advocates so that the correct use of such law becomes possible. If our demands are not heard, if we are not assured that the laws will be used in proper way, then we'll vote for Nota. So you know that currently the parliamentary elections are going on in our country. If any party do not think about men, if men's issues are not the key issues for any party, then we simply vote for Nota. Our demand is for the gender neutral laws and the men's commission in our country, and we always fight for the rights of men in our country. Thank you. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, long live revolution. धन्यवाद.